The summer series continues as two of the standout stories of last season's Premier League go head-to-head stateside. Brighton and Hove Albion and Brentford, a League One fixture just over a decade ago, and now they represent the top flight in a showpiece event in America. What can Gilmour come up with from here? Albion winning it high, in behind, João Pedro, one-on-one with Flecken, and rolled just past the post. Albion pinched it back high up the pitch, through Enciso. Billy Gilmour waited for the crucial moment, laid it in behind, and João Pedro just couldn't guide it into that bottom left-hand corner. Searching for that first goal in open play. Adingra again. Fancies his chances to run at Aya, and is brought rather crudely to the turf by the Norwegian. Such a positive player, gaining a lot of excitement and interest ahead of the upcoming campaign. Good chance this to try and test Flecken. Webster the most notable of targets in there. In from Gross, trying to curl it right over the top of Flecken, and he almost pulls it off. Not a million miles away that from Pascal Gross. Saw the goalkeeper's positioning, fancied his chances. I'm not sure Flecken was getting anywhere near that if it just drifted into that top corner. Long off the boot of steel. Spots a nice run from Adingra and finds him in stride. Adingra takes it early and finishes beautifully. One long ball from Jason Steele unlocks the door. Timed to perfection. Adingra runs onto it and sweeps it beyond Flecken. And in the blink of an eye, it's Brentford 0, Albion 1. The first time all evening that Jason Steele has opened up those legs and gone long. Caught out Flecken by taking the shot early. João Pedro, this time he spins Zanka. And now the Albion are starting to shift into gear. Enciso continues his run, rolled towards Flecken. He gathers it up, just not enough pace on the shot from Enciso. Was off balance as he tried to strike it. Really nice move from the Seagulls though, baited Brentford onto them and then broke with such velocity. João Pedro into Enciso. And I think Rico Henry did just enough to force him off balance. Brentford maybe this time have found a way through, and Burmo curling one goalwards. And in the end, a good few yards wide of the mark. Just the wrong side of Pascal Gross. That called Adam Webster into action and maybe just closed the angle down for the Brentford winger. Nice run from De Silva the other way. Wissa takes over. Unselfishly laid off for Lewis Potter, and it's cleared off the line. Well, all eyes on Wissa. Really should have shot himself. Squared it unselfishly to Lewis Potter. Took over from Onyeka, and Lewis Potter with a much tougher angle. Can't squeeze it beyond a combination of Hinshelwood and Veltman. To the right-hand side, early ball into the penalty area, saved well by Jason Steele. And just as the first half started frenetically, Jason Steele called into action immediately at the start of the second. Really sharp stop. Gilmour, now Evan Ferguson. Cuts in field to João Pedro, looking to lay it off to Gilmour. Alzate. Nice ball out to Adingra. He'll look to shoot from the angle, and he'll find his and the Albion second. Another extremely well-taken goal by the blossoming talent that is Simon Adingra. Well, Alzate, with the vision and presence of mind to thread it back out to the left-hand side of the penalty area. A pass not many saw. From there, Adingra still had an awful lot to do and did it very well indeed. And it's Brentford 0, Albion 2. And I think the manager enjoyed that one. And Brentford will drive the other way. And Burmo to run at Adam Webster. And Burmo will go alone, lovely feet. And the referee says no penalty. A closer look here. There is certainly a flick from Adam Webster. Goes deep towards Steele. Mee was trying to make his life difficult. Undav challenges with Baptiste. Wissa pops up with the ball, nicely done, and a nice save from Steele to match. Clever feet from Johan Wissa. And Steele, through a crowd, was able just to get down to his left and see it past the post. Jensen with the resulting corner. In towards Mee. Samuels toward Perpion. Weird. Now the Albion are charging forward. Undav streaking up that left-hand side. Mitoma waits for it. Chipped by Undav and just beyond Mitoma. Well, we've come to expect that type of finish from Dennis Undav. Don't know if he was looking for Mitoma in truth. Hit a real purple patch at the end of last season and saw his chance there. And look for that lobbed effort over the top of Strakosha. Here's Undav, Perpion to his right, Ferguson to his left. It goes to Evan Ferguson, who fires just wide. The problem, Ferguson just couldn't do quite enough to bend it round that post. Angle was always against him. And it had Strakosha scrambling, but couldn't bulge the back of the net. Caicedo, early switch of play. Estepinian racing up the left flank, shoots himself. Strakosha saves. Down at the near post. Dahoud. He can hit them. We've seen it before. Not this time though. And that will do it in Atlanta. Another entertaining Albion performance stateside. Simon Adingra's double, the difference. It finishes at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Brentford 0, Brighton Hove Albion 2.